Right now, though, it's time for Bump to get mad. Get off my lawn. 3 things today in the world of sports really grinding Bump's gears. So what you got for us now?
I'm a man. I'm 40.
Grinding my gears. I might have 4 depending on how fast we get through these and what I'm feeling. Because one of these is going to get some people hot.
I love that kind of tease. Every time you're like, someone will be angry, viscerally angry with me in 10 minutes.
Pull up the text lines, baby. They're going to come after me.
Here we go.
All right, here's the first one, man. Get off my dang lawn. I'm so tired of people just always trying to label somebody. He's this, she's that, she's not this, he's not that. We don't need a label on everything. And I'm talking about Coach Mulkey, LSU, right? So her team was not out there for the national anthem. And people are going crazy, especially down south. We got the governor of LSU saying those students should have their scholarships revoked. This is the wokeness that I hate about this country. Guess what, governor? She has a schedule that she has. They're off the court at 12 minutes. They were just in the locker room getting ready for the game. Had nothing to do with a protest or anything like that. But just because visually it doesn't fit what you want to see, you want to label her as wokeness and all that stuff. And coach comes out and says, honestly, that was nothing. We were just in the locker room. We get off the court at 12 minutes. We're going through our game. And then on the other side, she's considered a super conservative, and because she questions sexuality and all that stuff. You know what she is, Stacey? She's a good basketball coach who had a schedule that she sticks to, and she's intense. So is she woke? Is she conservative? She's one of the best basketball coaches in the country. That's what she is. Why do we always got to label stuff like that? Like, goodness gracious, appreciate the year that she had with those young women. Angel Reese allowing them to be the same, to be themselves. Flage allowing her to rap and do her thing. Van Lith allowing her to come over and be herself. Forget the woke or the conservative. I don't care about all that. I don't care that they weren't there for the anthem. You know why? Because in my head, that's the first thing I thought. There's probably a schedule. There's probably a schedule that she sticks to that she's not going to deviate from. Game 40 of the year. And yes, and also, she wasn't the only team that wasn't out there. There's 2 other teams that weren't out there.
Man,
but because
you didn't hear about that.
She's the biggest name, they're going to go after her. I don't care what she is. All right, I don't care if she's liberal, conservative. It don't matter to me. I'm watching her girls play basketball, and I appreciate her as a basketball coach. If I want to get to know her, I'll read her book. I'll look her up and do all that extra stuff. I'm just like, goodness gracious. And y'all ain't talking about the other 2 teams that missed. You just on my girl Mulkey, let her live. Goodness gracious.
Wow, you are starting out spicy.
Spicy.
You threw spice on the segment before we even knew what the protein was. So what do we got next?
I'm a man.
Oh, man. 40. All right, man. Here's the next one. Like, wrestling it's real.
Where are we going with this?
Wrestling is real because guys and girls, they get hurt. Like, they're jumping off the top rope. They're getting slapped in the face and slapped in the back. It's real in that sense, but it's fake at the same time.
What is this?
It's fake, Stacey. I'm driving up to work today. That's why I had to switch my whole get off my lawn. I'm driving up to work today, and they got a wrestler on First Take talking about his strategy to win the match. You already know the results of the match. It's fake. And then we got people sitting there asking, oh, so if this happens, what are you going to do? Whatever the script tells him, that's what he's going to do. It's crazy to me that we're having these real interviews and trying to have real analysis over wrestling. It is fake. We know who's going to win. He's talking about, oh, The Rock's been out the game for 12 years. I think I can get him. You know if you're going to get him or not. And I can almost guarantee you that they're not going to let The Rock go to WrestleMania and lose. It's Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Like, come on now. And it was just funny to me hearing them just really
break it down. Let's
into,
get X's and O's.
Yeah. He goes, oh, but my knee is jacked up. You know, I'm coming off an injury. I'm like, you probably are, bro, but it ain't real, man. This is fake.
Man.
Get somebody else. Get somebody else in it. If you're going to interview a wrestler, I think you should lean on the storylines. Tell me about this matchup. What's been going on this side? What's been going on that side? Not how are you going to win? Not how are you going to get the job done? It's fake, but the physical is real. But it's fake. That was the weirdest interview to me.
No, it is so true. And when you plop a wrestler or an entertainer into the medium that is sports TV, sports radio, sports broadcasting, you're kind of tuned in as a media person to be like, so what's the plan?
They probably all sat in a room together and said, okay, how are you going to lose this match?
Yeah.
Because The Rock is coming back, and we need him to win. He's promoting the UFL, and whatever else he has going on. It's real, but it's fake. Get off my lawn.
253 said, NFL scripted. You guys still do interviews. Get out. What's next?
I'm a man. I'm 40.
My next one. You know, there's sometimes when I might be wrong when I'm arguing with my wife, but I say sorry so much that I'm just like, nah, I'm dying on this one. I'm dying on this hill. And that's how I feel about Rory McIlroy at this point. He says, oh, maybe Liv and the PGA should come back together. You were the loudest one talking about Liv is this, Liv is that. I can't believe guys are moving on to Liv. You know why they're moving? Because of that money. Because they're getting the money that you make on a regular at the PGA Tour. But now he's talking about let's all come together. The PGA is playing you, Rory. They are playing you. They put you on front, you and Tiger, to go up against these Liv guys. And now, since they're competing, they're winning majors. They're not just falling away like the way you thought they were going to. Now you're saying, let's come together. Rory McIlroy, okay? You stand, you die on that hill. I don't care what you feel at this point. Be me when I'm wrong in an argument with my wife 1 out of 10 times, all right? And you die on that hill, man. Don't do this. We're rooting for you, Rory. Gosh darn it, man. Down that hill.
Husbands everywhere. Constantly. Someone said about the WWE one, Bump, it's not fake, it's predetermined.
Okay.
It's predetermined.
Okay.
Two totally different things.
I'll take that. It's fake. The physical is real. They get hurt. There's injuries. I get all that. But come on, man.
Yeah.
And I got no beef with WWE fans. They be getting hyped. But, man, come on now. We know who's going to win or lose. I got time for one more.
Okay.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
All right,
wow,
man.
we rarely get 4 here.
We get 4. DJ Burns, man. This kid from North Carolina State. Big boy. Doing his thing. People are really suggesting that he goes to the NFL or tries for the NFL. One, I would say, DJ, don't do it. Do not do it. You've been playing basketball your whole life. That is your bread and butter. If it doesn't work out in the NBA, you go overseas and you make money, because the NFL ain't just a game that you can just hop in and play without playing any of it in college. Now, there are guys who haven't played in high school, hop in and play and do their thing, even in college. But you get to the NFL, and he's an offensive lineman. What are you going to do when that edge disappears and your eyes go left and that linebacker comes around, and now he's getting after the quarterback, and you're looking at the quarterback saying, I'm sorry. It is a complicated game when it comes to that. You will be a tackle. Tackles get paid a lot of money because their job is to protect the quarterback. My man will be so lost on the football field. I get the body looks good. He's a great personality. It's a good story. But stop acting like kids can just make the switch like that. It don't happen often. I've only seen Deion Sanders do some things that are great when it comes to multiple sports. Bo Jackson did some things. Jackie Robinson back in the day. I'm sure I'm missing a bunch of other guys. But stop with this. He should go try out for the NFL. You take your butt to Europe. You go get that money. And maybe they'll bring you back. So, yeah, man, that's my get off my lawn. Stop forcing that kid, or you're not forcing him, but stop suggesting he should go to the NFL. It don't work that way.
It's a good one, though. It really is, because it's kind of like if someone was just has a rare height size combination, you just automatically say, you should do this. And it's completely takes away how difficult it is to be a tackle. Maybe he's got the good footwork. Like you've heard like actual draft scouts and experts and football experts say, like, hey, I'm getting texts about this from people who are curious about it, because you think maybe he'd have good footwork, but there's still so much knowledge that goes into that role.
Look at Troy from UW and watch his film and tell me that our guy DJ is going to be able to hop on the field and do them things.
Man, I don't think so.